just finish off with my next puzzler, since you guys love them so much. A lot of my fans love these puzzlers. Puzzler number 5 is going to be very simple. How do Protosses eat? That is right. That is the puzzler. How do Protosses gain nutrition? They don't have mouths, and I know you guys, many of you have read the official quote-unquote Blizzard explanation, which just came from one of the developers of Blizzard, so I don't think it's the, end-all be-all of explanations. That explanation, of course, is that Protoss are photosynthetic. That's right. They can survive off of moonlight or sunlight to gain the energy they need. Now, I think there's plenty of problems with that theory, though. I mean, one of the main problems is that, there's not that much surface area exposed to provide all that energy for the fast movements of Zealots. I mean, plants are gigantic, and they still barely manage to get enough energy, and they obviously don't have any muscles. Oh, Stork losing the shuttle, though. I don't know what Stork was trying to do there. Do some Zealot bombs, maybe, but that's actually a huge problem for Stork. He's not going to have enough to push back this tank push. So should C decide to push out soon with his tanks, Stork's going to be in big trouble, but we don't see any sign of that happening. Now we see maybe C is going to push out. He needs to push out and hold the middle at least, because Stork's going to have those carriers out, and I don't think C knows these are coming, actually. I don't think he has, because we still don't see any Goliaths. We don't even see an armory yet, I think. So it's going to be more difficult for him to deal with this. Oh, here comes the scan, though. This could be the end for Stork, though. I don't know if he has the economy, and to fight off this push, and certainly not the units. Here comes the first Goliaths. It's going to be very tough here for Stork. 3 base against 2 base, but with those massive tanks there, Stork's going to need to delay significantly these tanks before his carriers come out. And, oh, Stork should not attack here. It's going to be very dangerous for him to attack. He's just trying to pick off the front row of tanks. Actually, he's doing better of a job than I thought he'd be able to do. Managing to pick off almost all the tanks of... Oh, my God. Stork! Oh my goodness, that was an amazing push here. What we're seeing here, Song Byung-gu pushing in and picking off so many tanks with just maybe, 12 Dragoons and 6 Zealots there. He's certainly slowed down C's push, because C sieged up on the bridges instead of being able to push out more forward and getting those Goliaths in front of his tanks. Instead, he managed to get half of his tanks or more sniped off there. He's going to be in huge trouble against carriers now. And that little battle could have certainly turned this game around here, and it's going to allow Stork to gain a big advantage now, because the ground forces of Stork are going to be so much more powerful without the tanks being around. There's already 2 carries out now, and +1 attack, though, up for C Shield. Stork is... probably going to have +1 air weapons. No, it looks like not even +1 air weapons up. So it's going to be still very close, but Stork is definitely looking a lot better than he did about 3 minutes ago when he just got scanned, and it looked like C was going to be able to push out and roll over Stork with his giant tank force before Stork was able to do anything. But C is just playing way too passively, just like he played against Cal in the 3rd game. He really had great advantages to move out, great opportunities rather to move out. Now it's a little bit too late, too late now. And Stork, oh man, he's still got a shuttle, and he's going to be dropping Reavers into the back again. And this Reaver could do a lot of damage right here in the back of C's base. Stork pushing him with his carriers. He's just neglecting. He doesn't even care about the turrets in the way and the Goliaths. He's just with some nice micro there, at least stopping C from mining minerals with his Reaver. And the Reaver's still alive. The shuttle has gone down though, and still it's gonna be able to do a lot of damage against these Goliaths. Picking off 2 Goliaths with 1 shot. Looks like this shuttle's actually still alive. I'm sorry, but one of the carriers does go down. So I still think overall it was a successful battle. Stork needs to run away, though. Stork is going to lose that carrier. Yeah, he's going to lose that carrier. Oops. That was not a great idea. Stork, I'm sorry, C already up to +2 attack, though, on his mech units. That is going to help a lot against carriers, especially because Stork, I think, is probably working on +1 attack for ground and for air. So at least the upgrades are in the favor of C. Stork with 3 Stargates up, though, and I still say the advantages with Stork. I think the best opportunity was when C just scanned. If he hadn't mis-microed his unit so badly, if he just kept his tanks, for example, in unsieged mode and just crossed the bridges, that could have been this could have been a very different game. He would have had at least positioning over the center, if not gone all the way to sieging range at one of Stork's bases, like the right side base. Anyway, though, we're seeing C finally being able to take that forward, contain, and get those turrets up, but that's not enough. He needs to go and attack now, or else Stork is just going to build up that critical number of carriers, after which it's going to be very, very hard for C to come back. Stork at least has 3 or 4 there, and he's going to try to pick off that refinery. That's actually a smart move, too. And now we're seeing finally C with a push in the center. Is this enough? Will it be enough? He's pushing with every single unit he has. Goliaths. And oh man, actually, C is not taking advantage of the bridges at all. In fact, you know, because it has turned into a carrier game, I guess he's not able to just slowly siege his way in. He has to push, but this is looking like it's going to be over for C very soon here. He's lost all of his tanks once again, just one tank left, and the Dragoons are going to make short work of those weak Goliaths, those weak anti-ground Goliaths, and wow, this is just going to be terrible. Just absolutely terrible here for C, and unfortunately, I'm just listening. I got Mole Trap in my head again. It's too early for Stork, for C to choke, but against Stork, he doesn't even have to really choke. Stork is just so powerful that, you know, Stork is just going to win this game pretty much straight out. And yeah, this is just looking terrible. The forward contain is now broken, and C is probably going to GG very soon here. Stork now pushing in with all of his carriers into the main again, and he's going to be able to do a great job. No Goliaths left. GG coming from C Shield. So while I have a few more minutes here, I'm going to describe in more detail why I think that explanation is wrong. First off, plants such as trees have a gigantic amount of surface area and very thin surface area, very lightweight surface area to photosynthesize. And unless the Protops have some bizarre, you know, super effective chlorophyll, their skin is simply not enough to get enough energy. And also, Moonlight, are you kidding me? That has almost no energy at all. So first, there's the energy problem. The second is the evolutionary problem. Plants do not evolve to become incredibly fast and dangerous, you know, predators, or I guess at least fighters, as Protoss have become. Plants, you know, photosynthetic organisms do not evolve those things because, frankly, they don't need to. They thrive off of being long-lived and reproducing quickly and spreading everywhere, but not off of, you know, becoming these fast running around animals, because they don't have to hunt things. You know, evolution just does not work in that direction. Now, one good counter argument is that the Xel'Naga did create the Protoss, so they had the ability to make them in any way they wanted. You know, they could be photosynthetic, I guess. They could be powered on, you know, crystal energy, but, you know, so evolution doesn't really matter. But if they actually evolved, there's no way, in my opinion, a photosynthetic organism would have evolved to be anything like the Protoss, you know, fast fighting units that run around all day, because that's just way too much sugar and energy that they're going to burn without it making any sense. So there we go. There's the question. How do Protoss eat? How do Protoss derive their energy source? And anyway, so while we're watching Stork, a Protoss player, quite happy there, looking great in the Samson Khan jacket, and he and Cal will be advancing to the round of 8. Sorry, the round of 16 of the MSL. So there's Cholera's 5th puzzler. I'm going to put a running list of my puzzlers in my channel profile in case you guys want to see the previous ones and give answers to them. That's pretty much it, though. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this solo commentary. There will be commentaries on the OSL round of 8 by me, and possibly in combination with Moletrap and Diggity, who, by the way, are casting the World Cyber Games USA Finals right now as we speak in California. So check them out, www.esportstv.com, and find the under events the USA National Finals. You can find a video player that I think right now or pretty soon will have their commentaries of the best USA players, including Louder, fighting it for the right to be the one player, unfortunately only one player in the USA, representing the USA for StarCraft in the World Cyber Games. www.esportstv. And also check out SC for All. They're a fairly new site, but I'm going to advertise for them. Very strong site, and with a lot of commentaries and videos from the Pro League MSL and from you know, Hydra and lots of other people over there. So check out Artosis and the gang at www.scforall. All right. Thanks for listening to my shoutouts. Do answer my puzzler. PMs are preferred because, well, actually, no, you can put channel comments, whatever. You can debate about it. Thanks for watching, though. Cholera, signing off.